Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Sunday, November 8th, 2015, around 4:40 in the morning, Billerica, Massachusetts. Dark out right now, but in a couple of hours, it's going to be daylight. We have some showers to deal with, but it's going to clear up and be an average day for this time of year in the low 50s and stuff. Kind of a shock to the system by being so spoiled the first week of November of way above average temperatures and stuff. And this week's going to be normal, maybe a couple of days around 60 and stuff, and a couple of chances of rain showers and stuff. We're transitioning to winter, and all the leaves in this area are gone from the trees, so wake them up. Some news to report. The Montreal Canadiens beat the Boston Bruins by a score of 4-2 last night at the Bell Center in Montreal. The Canadiens have the Bruins number every time they play. I don't know why. Maybe it's a fear of the Bruins, but sooner or later the Bruins have to win one against the Canadiens. And the UMass Lowell Riverhawks beat the Vermont Calliomonts by the score of 1-0 last night in Vermont. They swept the two-game series up in Vermont. The UMass Lowell Riverhawks hockey team's ranked number 4, but they could go into the top 3 or maybe 2 or 1. And that's about it on the news. My first video subject of the day is a continuation of the top 10 list of everything and anything. I've now have reached the top 10 sports stars who wore number 2. This is a very, very impressive list. A couple of them I put for number 2s are former Major League managers. And here they are, number 10 on this list of the greatest players to wear number 2 of all time, Moses Malone. Moses Malone wore number 2 when he was playing for the Philadelphia 76ers and the Bullets and the Hawks and Bucks and Spurs. He was one of the best players in NBA history and stuff. And he won a few MVP awards with the Rockets, but he won another number. He led the 76ers to the NBA championship in 1983, one of the 50 greatest players of all time. He passed away earlier this year. It's just a shame. He was only 60 years old. He comes in at number 10. Number 9 on this list of greatest sports stars to ever wear number 2 is Leo DeRosa. Leo was a player, then he became one of the most famous managers in big leagues history. He was famous for the quote, "Nice guys finish last." He was voted into the Baseball Hall of Fame posthumously in 1994 as manager. He comes in at number 9. Number 8 on this list of the top 10 greatest sports stars ever to wear number 2, Tommy Lasorda. LA Dodgers manager for 20 years. He led the Dodgers to several division championships, World Series appearances, and 2 World Series championships. Baseball Hall of Fame manager and a great character. He comes in at number 8. Number 7 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to wear number 2, Brian Leetch, defenseman who spent the majority of his career with the New York Rangers, won a couple of Norris trophies. He was the 1994 Conn Smythe MVP, captain of the Rangers for a while, has won over 1,000 points by a defenseman, American-born NHL defenseman, Hockey Hall of Fame in 2009, and the Rangers retired as number 2. Number 6 on this list of the greatest sports stars who wore number 2, Doug Harvey. Doug Harvey was like a defenseman for many years. Majority of his career with the Montreal Canadiens, plus he played for the Rangers and the Blues. He was a 7-time Norris Trophy winner, probably one of the best defensemen in the original 6 era. His number 2's retired by the Canadiens. He made the Hockey Hall of Fame. It was controversy when he made the Hockey Hall of Fame. He didn't attend the ceremony. Number 5 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to wear number 2, Nellie Fox, who played his second baseman, who played the majority of his career with the Chicago White Sox. He was a hard-nosed player, feisty shortstop, 1959. He played second base. Feisty player. 1959 American League Most Valuable Player. He retired. He passed away in 1985. He just missed the Hall of Fame by the vote by the writers by 2 votes. He was elected posthumously in 1997, and his number 2 is retired by the White Sox. Number 4 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to wear number 2, Al MacInnis, defenseman. He played for the Flames and the Blues for many, many years. He had a hard slap shot, which was amazing. Won the Norris Trophy in 1999, captain of the Blues and the Flames. His number 2 is retired by both teams and was voted into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 2007 on the first ballot. Number 3 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to wear number 2, Alex English. Alex played most of his career for the Denver Nuggets, and he was just one of the greatest players of all time for the Nuggets. He never made the NBA Finals, never won an MVP award, but he scored over 25,000 points. He retired in 1991, got voted into the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame on the first ballot in 1997. Number 2 on this list of the greatest players ever to wear number 2 sports stars, Eddie Shore. Eddie Shore was the first major Boston Bruins star. He was a defenseman and stuff. He was 4-time MVP of the National Hockey League. He was the first major player to wear a helmet in NHL history. And when he retired with the New York Americans afterwards, his number 2 was retired by the Bruins, and he started an AHL franchise in Springfield called the Springfield Indians. And number 1 on this list of the greatest sports stars ever to win number 2 is Derek Jeter, the retired shortstop for the New York Yankees, a legend in New York, played up his entire career with the Yankees, all-around shortstop, all-around great guy, 3,000 hit club. He is number 2's going to be retired by the team. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer in 2020. And that's about it on that. Be back later. Facebook friends, YouTube followers, and Twitter with 2 more video blogs. One will be about WAGM TV8 in Presque Isle, Maine, which that television affiliate used to be affiliated with ABC, NBC, and CBS. And the last video blog will be about the late great actress Farrah Fawcett. Keep calm, everybody. I'm the Julie Brennan Guide. Julie Brenton's News 6, Orlando, Florida. She's got the nicest legs in the world next to Heidi Prads and a great smile. Molly Roseblood of Fox 35 Rocks. Elizabeth Hart, so stunning. Amy Swansea, so cute. And in the words of Sean Lucia, get out. See you later, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Bye now.